Hey folks, today is another episode of PCG Fridays. It's probably going to be a short one, but today I am going to try and finish, finally, after all this time, the original Swamp Survival. There have been remakes and sequels of Swamp Survival by multiple people at this point, but I am going to try and finish the original one at long last, my final play session, hopefully, assuming I beat the boss. Let's play a paper computer game. Alrighty. First of all, let's see what is going on in chat. Oh, hey, Detuned Paper. How's it going? Finally, you didn't miss the live stream. That is true. Hey, JPGS. Hey, Jabbar. I'm making another Pokemon project, Detuned Paper. That is very cool. Alright, you guys. So, once again, I'm going to attempt to play Swamp Survival. Now, as you will recall from the episode months ago, assuming any of you guys even remember that. By the way, I forgot to announce I'm streaming in the Discord. Would someone mind announcing it there real fast? Thank you. Anyways, yeah, so as you will recall from months ago... Oh, hey, Yak, how's it going? I had just been not really fighting this guy, Boss Aerlin. I'd been kind of running from him because he's gigantic and he's, like, smashing the mountain with his tentacles and whatever. He seems to be after these weird metallic spheres I've been finding. Here's my inventory. I have 3 of these spheres, and they seem to have the ability to give me more energy. And I went back to the oasis that I found in this here hidden dune. So JPG says I can guess the total hours of Swamp Survival to play. It's probably like 2. It's probably like 2. I mean, like, it's just been so long in between episodes, but each episode is only like maybe an hour. Also, it depends how much I'm talking to chat, how much I'm doing other stuff, and how, I mean, since I'm the only one playing, I'm sort of determined how hard it is. So, I could make it easier and could make it go faster, but I'm just doing it as, it feels natural, I guess, since I don't know what else to do. Jabbar says, wait, didn't you kill the dolphin shark? What the... No, the Boss Fishy, you mean? I did not kill Boss Fishy. Boss Fishy's my buddy. He's, I tamed him. I made him my friend. So the only boss that is left... Oh, and we named him Oogie. That's right. We have the spheres, and we got back to the hidden dune, which the oasis there, as well as the energy from the spheres, kind of restored some of my energy. But now Boss Aerlin is going to try and coming after us. So, I think it's just about time to start heading back to camp. Maybe we can actually get the car started and actually get out of this swamp with these spheres now. Because, I don't know what their purpose is or where they came from, but if they have energy, maybe they could actually power my engine. So I'm going to try to head back to camp. Luckily, it's pretty uneventful. And I'm going to say I make it back to camp. I'm going to use 1 energy to do it, though. But every so often I'll hear an angry screech from Boss Aerlin. JPGS says I say 5 hours for you. Yeah, probably. Yo, how's it going, Cold Breeding Werewolf? So I'm going to try and power my car with the spheres. Unfortunately, it's not that easy to figure out how to do that. I mean, what? Do you just hold it up to the car? So I try opening the end, like opening the hood of the car, and then I'll go over to the battery and hold it by the battery, and like it seems like if I kind of massage the spheres, they do produce more charge, and the car's battery starts to charge, and pretty quickly. Cold Burning Railroad says, "Can you play my Anthem game, which is almost like Swamp Survival?" Yeah, at some point. I mean, not today, but at some point. Zach, you can use your crafting table? Oh, I have a crafting table. I totally forgot that this entire playthrough. Thanks for the pointer, JPGS. Is there anything I want to craft? Let's see. I've got a rusty sword, a revolver with a bunch of ammo, a stick, and a sphere. I mean, not really. There isn't anything I need. I just want to get this car started. No, I think we're good. But I'll keep that in mind, though. Alright, so we get the car started. Pretty low on gas, but we should be able to make it out of the swamp, maybe get to a gas station, and, you know, finally get out of here. So I'm gonna say we actually get the car started. I'm gonna pack all my stuff into it. The you know, whatever I've been using in the camp, just take as much of it with me as I can. I'm gonna yell goodbye to Oogie. Bye, Oogie. Goes. Well, you can find stuff to craft a battery pack for extra boost. It's kind of hard to find in a swamp. I need like metal and like acid and stuff. Maybe I could find some acidic stuff, but I feel like for now. Yeah, I'd have to go back to the old factory to look for parts for that, and that seems like a dangerous trip. JPG says, by the way, Zach, you should make a little cutout so we can see where you are. That is a really good idea. I'll do that right now. I mean, even though, like, I'm close to the end, but so it probably doesn't matter, but alright. I'm gonna let you see me drawing. This is my expert art right here. I'm gonna give myself a little top hat. Little did you know, this whole time I was rocking a top hat. Alrighty. This is officially my character in Swamp Survival. This guy, this one, right here. I'm gonna bring him close, so you can hypothetically see. Hopefully, you guys see that? What items do you have? Because you might be able to craft something. Yeah, I looked through my inventory. I don't really have much. I have here. I've got a bony arm. I don't have a stick anymore. I have a revolver with a bunch of ammo. I have a rusty sword, and I have 3 metallic spheres. But those are special, so I probably shouldn't craft them into anything. And crafting my weapons into other things seems like a bad idea, because I need those for self-defense. And not a whole lot you can do with a bony arm. I don't know. Hi, Sonic the PCG. Bye, Sonic the PCG. 'Cause, 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 'cause But you're all hating me? No. Stay Sonic the PCG. GPG says stick, plus can you find some string equals a bow and arrow? That's a good idea. However, I have a revolver with 42 ammo. I feel like that's better than any bow and arrow I can make. Also, my stick is gone. There's like an X next to it, so like I don't have it anymore. I broke it on something. But I will like probably like see some like little rocks around here. I'm gonna probably grab one of those just because like it's good to have things. I don't know why I never grabbed one of those before, but now I did. So I'm just go over again. Yeah, it says love the music. Thanks, dude. Alright, so I'm officially going to try and start the car. Car starts. I'm going to say, alright, bye Swamp. It's been real, but time to get out of here and get on with my life. I start driving away, but then I have to stop because the road is still broken. So I'm gonna have to figure out some way to repair it and get over it. And just at that moment, when I'm over here, I forgot about Boss Airlin. How could I have forgotten about Boss Airlin? He's still over here. And now that I'm sort of out from behind the mountain, he sees me. And he's like, "Arr!" And he is going to come lumbering over. JPG says, Zach, you should write your camp level. I think your honest level should be level 50. Why should it be level 50? Give me an argument for why it's level 50 and I'll write that. Like, also, what difference does it make what level it is? Like, how does that affect the gameplay? I really should have paid more attention to the rules of this game. Well, I probably did when I started playing this years ago, but I definitely forgot a lot of it. But yeah, like. Because you've been playing the game for quite some time and you've been playing really good. Oh, thanks, dude. But 50 is pretty high. I feel like it should be more like level 9. Let's say that. I feel like that's more reasonable. I've beaten 2 bosses. You know, I haven't like, you know, I'm not like God level just yet. I've got like a weapon or 2 and, you know, I'm doing pretty okay, but yeah, Access Plus has no effect on gameplay. Yeah, exactly. So Boss Airlin is gonna come lumbering over. I'm gonna be like, oh shoot. And that's just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lean out my window and I'm gonna shoot him with this here revolver. Bam! And it's going to hit him dead on. He's gonna take 1 heart of damage. And I'm going to lose 1 ammo for my gun. I'll go down to 41. But now he's mad. He is going to smack the ground really hard. That sends out tremors. And I miss my next shot, so I go down to 40 ammo. Oh shoot, nice. Yeah. Oh, you're leaving me, Bofibo? Well, thanks for joining. I'm gonna take a rock and throw it at him really fast. Cold brooding werewolf. No, sounds like a trap. I will, I'll throw a rock that, like, he kind of bats it away, doesn't really hurt him. He's gonna lumber even closer. I'm gonna, like, I feel like he needs a cutout as well. I'm gonna use this for him. I'll just do his, like, head or whatever. Alright, here's Boss Airlin. He's coming ever closer. Like, he's, like, really mad now. I'm gonna take my gun and try to shoot it at his eye, but my aim is really bad because it's shaking around now because he's coming so close. Bam! And I'm gonna shoot. It does not hit him in the eye, it just hits him in the head, which, mind you, he's so big it doesn't really penetrate his head. It hurts him, but it doesn't. So that deals 1 heart of damage. And he is going to whack my car over. Like, it flips over. Luckily, I'm shielded from the brunt of the damage because I was in the car. The car took most of it. But, you know, now this is a serious problem. Like, if he hits the car again, he could destroy it, and then I lose my only chance of getting out of here. I suppose I could just walk. I don't know why that's not an option. But regardless, I will get out of the car. Like, I want the car. I want to try to protect it. JPGS's plot twist: you hit the rusty sword, like, and you think it breaks, but it's so shiny he's blinded. Yak says, "Wow, going out with all the cutouts, seriously." All right, so, I lost my rock, I think, already. All right, I'm gonna try and lead him away, like running down this path, and he's gonna chase after me. I'm gonna get another shot off. But then he slaps the ground really hard. This time I'm not in a car to shield me. I fall over on my back. Hit the ground really hard. I'm gonna take a heart of damage. I am down to 1 heart. He's coming for me again. This time I'm gonna lie on the ground to steady myself, and, like, I'm gonna take really wait, that's actually a bad idea. That's actually a bad idea because, like, the ground is what's shaking so much. I'm going to jump in the air then to steady myself so that his rumblings won't affect me. Take aim at his eye. Bam! Shoot him. 2 hearts of damage. He is down to 5 hearts remaining. And I'm down to 1. If he hits me 1 more time, he is going like this. But this time, this is it. He's coming to crush me once and for all. His tentacle is slamming down right on top of me. But I'm gonna sort of bury myself in the swamp muck as much as I can and take the rusty sword pointed up above me. He smacks down and cuts himself. He falls over from surprise. He wasn't expecting that. And I'm going to take the opportunity of his surprise and his discomfort to shoot him 1 more time. And he takes another heart. He's down to 3 hearts. I'm gonna start running back towards the camp as fast as I can. Maybe I can use one of these machine gun turrets to defend myself, but I don't see how. He's coming for me, and I see that my machine guns are actually out of ammo. I shoot, but I miss, and he's getting so close it's shaking really bad now. I'm gonna run back this way, and I'm getting tired, but the spheres just give me just enough energy to continue. Like, Yak says, I love how immersed you get into your storytelling. Thanks, dude. JPGS says, use the revolver ammo for the machine guns. Yeah, that's a good idea, but there's, like, no time for that. With this guy coming, by the time I, like, physically opened it up and put the ammo inside of it, he'd be on top of me, and it would be too late. I gotta, whatever I'm doing, I gotta do fast. So I'm retreating back this way, and like, he just smashes into the camp, demolishing it, just in a rage. Just it is completely destroyed. Everything, just gun turrets and beds and, you know, whatever was in the camp, just flying in the air, utterly demolished. I'm gonna keep running, the last of my energy, and I'm just gonna kind of like, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna maybe kind of float into the water, hope, like, I don't know what species this guy is. I don't have any more energy to fight. My only hope is maybe he can't follow me into the water. Like, I don't think I can shoot him enough to kill him, but I'll go out into the water and have my gun ready to fire. He, like this guy is just rampaging. He's coming closer and closer, and I'm gonna shoot one more time, and it hits him one more heart, but he's still got 2 hearts, and he goes both tentacles at the same time into the water. They're creating a tsunami, and it lifts me up, smashes me down onto the ground. I lose half a heart, and I'm almost dead, and I lose the last of my energy. I can't do anything. My gun is knocked out of my hand as well. There is nothing else I can do. By the way, I've fired 4 more shots. I'm gonna go down to 36. And he's coming, he sees me on the ground, and he's his face, even though his face is just these big black eyes, you can see the victory on his face, and he's just preparing to slam his entire body weight onto me, when at the last second, Oogie, Boss Fishy, jumps up out of the water, grabs him with his mouth, and pulls him into the water. Airlin is pulled into the water. Unfortunately, this is not an aquatic species. He does he does not know what he's doing in the water. He's thrashing around. He loses a heart when he's bitten by Oogie, and at the I'm gonna use the moment to grab a rock and weakly throw it. Barely does anything, but Boss Fishy is gonna grab him and drag him under the waves, and I see bubbles coming up, and the splashing is ferocious. But after a few minutes, it calms down. The waves of water stop splashing onto me, and finally I can fully breathe again. Hey Via, how's it going? Yak says, whoa, the ultimate conclusion to a battle. Death by Fishy. Indeed. So. Whew. After a few minutes, Boss Fishy, like a dog playing fetch, he kind of swims to shore and happily drops like the limp body of Boss Airlin on the side. He's like, the Airlin, though, might not be entirely dead. As I watch, his body convulses. And it starts to shrink. The body is sort of like consuming, like in order to survive, the Airlin body is consuming, you know, what it's shrinking, using the material, the fuel of a lot of its body to convert that into like fuel to allow it to survive. And Starry says, fighting huge monsters with a revolver. I like it. Thanks, dude. So it shrinks down until it's a little bit smaller than me. And it's a weak creature just like breathing on the shore. Now that it's so small, it's not a threat. And I'm gonna try and like, with the last of my strength, crawl over to it to see what's going on. Via says guns bad. Well, this is a self-defense situation. There's like a 50-foot alien attacking me. Come on, Via. Like, not a whole lot of choice in this situation. So, it's almost as if Boss Airlin, now that he's whatever, like, it seems like this is his natural state. Like, this is his natural state. Like, maybe something happened to him, like the boss mutant. Maybe he was once something like my size and was artificially grown by some chemical or something here in the swamp. It's definitely an alien, though. It's like its natural form is still looks the same. It still looks like this. It's just a lot smaller for the most part. But it's almost as if it recovers some of its senses, and it manages to speak a little bit. And it says, "The spheres, give them to me." And I say, "Why?" It says, "The spheres, you do not know what they are capable of. They are dangerous." I'm like, they're dangerous? How? He says, "You don't understand. The worlds they've destroyed." And Boss Airlin is dead. JPG says, Zach, I have an idea for your first imagination PCG. Oh, yeah? So, with Boss Airlin, I mean, that is definitely a cryptic warning from Boss Airlin, but he is dead. JPGS says Star Wars 0 points. I feel like already, like, that's not, like, I'm not the right person to make that, because My knowledge of Star Wars is pretty limited and out of date. Like I did have a Star Wars phase when I was a teenager, but like that was quite a while ago, and I'm not up to date on any of the new Star Wars. I guess that's not true. I've seen the recent movies. But I haven't seen like The Mandalorian. I haven't seen Clone Wars or Rebels or any of that stuff. JPGS says it can be a twist that'll have PCG characters. Yeah, like, that is cool. I just think that, like, I'm probably not the best person to make that, because I guess I could. I don't know, maybe. Well, thanks for the suggestion either way, dude. JPGS says Darth Vader equals Ginkus. That's an interesting connection. Colberting World says, can you please play the music which I sent you in DMs? Dude, like, okay, new rule. If you want me to, if any of you want me to play music on a stream, I don't want to try and figure that out during the stream. Send it to me, like, beforehand, like in general, just randomly. If you have a song you want me to play on stream, send it to me and I'll check it out. I don't want to try and, like, figure it out on stream. So yeah. So yeah, maybe for next time. Actually, JPGS, that is kind of a PCG tradition, because going way back into Series 1, Chris did make a Star Wars PCG where, like, the PCG characters were teleported into the minds of the Star Wars characters, and we had to go through basically we went through the first Star Wars movie, but, like, I think I was Luke Skywalker, and Ari was Chewbacca, and Colette was Princess Leia, of course, because she's the only girl. I don't remember if Zubak was anyone. Galaxy says, I really wish IPGS didn't stop uploading. Yeah. Colberting Werewolf says, and Zach, I will make it a reality. Awesome, dude. I think at this point, the only thing to do is to, get... Well, actually, I'm all out of energy. I can't do anything at all. I'm just fresh. Now I'm dead in the water, quite literally, because I'm in the water. But luckily, I think this calls for some different music slightly. It's kind of a little bit relaxing. I beat a boss. I get to relax a little bit. Colberting Werewolf says Zuvak can be R2-D2 sweet. And Starry says, Zach does the one-handed clap. Ancestors, I sense an imbalance in this universe. He is too powerful. This is the power which will destroy the universe, you guys. You be Luke Skywalker, I can be Han Solo. Alright, dude. I actually like Han Solo better than Luke Skywalker. I mean, Luke's cool, don't get me wrong, but Han is more my guy, I feel like. Yeah, I'm gonna just fall asleep, because there's really nothing else I can do. I'm gonna, like, sleep for a few hours until, like, morning, recover some energy, and maybe, like, half a heart. I'm still not doing so great. I'm still pretty messed up, but, like, at least I'm getting there. Oh no, clap the PCG. Oh my god, Yak. Oh my god. I feel, when you said that, I feel like that's destiny right there. That, like, has to happen. I don't know how or why, but I feel like it has to happen. But anyway, luckily, Boss Fishy is gonna watch over me while I sleep. This Oogie is just the best It was meant to be. Yeah, you know it, Anstarry. He says I can't see anything? What do you mean? Flamespot says, where do Sith go to buy new capes? The Darth Maul. Oh! Oh, you're killing me, Flamespot. You're killing me. You better not bring any soup in here. I will not eat it, is what I'll do. Anyways, so yeah, I'll wake up and recover. Let me delete my battle musics from here, because this is not battle-y kind of situation anymore. So I'm gonna pet Boss Fishy Oogie goodbye. I'm gonna walk back to my car, and there's one last problem. How do I how do I turn it over? It's on its side now. It feels like when I push it, I could almost make it. So close. So close to getting out of here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my sword, right? And I'm going to get a rock, put it under the sword, and try and use it as leverage. Put my full weight on top of the sword and push on the car, and I feel like that is gonna altogether be enough to push the car over. The car just barely survived. I'm gonna get back into it, see if I can get it started again. I think I'll survive. I'll manage that. However, the issue still is this piece of the road is broken. So I'm gonna have to try and fix that. But I just don't have enough energy. I feel like doing that took one energy, which means I'm out. So I'm just gonna try and sleep in the car for a few hours. Keep trying to stay down so that if there's any zombies, they don't see me. And Starry says, sword snaps. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh no. That is true. The sword probably would have snapped, wouldn't it? JPG says, Zach, remember you were going to make a PCG Game Awards? Yeah, I was thinking about that actually. I am still thinking of it. There's just yeah, so I'm gonna try and see if I can do that before the end of the year. I'll say that. We'll see, but I'm gonna try. Colbert and Werewolf says, Zach, War of the Bucket 2 is taking place during India's freedom struggle. Ooh, interesting, cool. When does War of the Bucket 1 take place? So I am going to JPGS says, how about the end of the next PCG news you can announce PCG of the year, and for the other PCG news you can announce PCG or paper game of the month? No, I mean that's a good idea, but I feel like awards needs to be its own video. Like I would have to do a whole thing, consider all the PCGs, run through them. Like, yeah, I feel like that should be a whole thing. I shouldn't just relegate it to like at the end of PCG news. By the way, this is the thing. I feel like the awards deserves its own video. Yak says, do you want to play Worlds Collide tomorrow? Oh, well, tomorrow is not so good because I already have plans to play another paper computer game. Specifically, I'm supposed to play A Scarf's Tale with Chris tomorrow, so you guys should come watch that at some point. But yeah, another day definitely. Like DM me after this, and we can work out a time. Hey, Angry KP, how's it going? War of the Bucket one takes place in 80 AD Bologna, Italy. All right, I have to write that down. I have to. Okay, hold on. This is getting PCG wikied. 80 AD Bologna, Italy. Okay, duly noted. That is awfully specific, but I like it. Angry KP says Zach Mando looks like you. I don't see it, dude. Alright, so how am I going to get past this thing? Well, first of all, I'm going to sleep for a while. I'm going to say I'm going to recover an energy and a heart, but then a zombie attacks, like, in the middle of the night, or, like, right when I'm about to wake up, so I still regain most of my stuff. I don't have my revolver anymore. I lost it in the water. Still have the rusty sword, though, so I'm going to just stab it through zombie's head, and I think that is finally the blow which snaps it. I have half a rusty sword now. JPG says, I say Gnome or Zuvak Fortress for PCG of the year. We'll have to see. I have to look at every game and compare their strengths and weaknesses and have categories like you did. This is going to have to be a whole thing. And right now, like, PCG news first. Yeah, Yak says, to the wiki! all right, right after I finish this game. Where the Bucket 2 is taking place December 17th, 1947. You're killing me, dude. This is too specific. December 17th. What was it? 1947. Oh, you retracted your message, but it was 1947. I'm pretty sure. Just cut your beard and just have a mustache. You'll look the same as he is. I'm skeptical of this claim. 1946. Okay. Whoops. All right. Alrighty. So, I think that I am going to go back to the camp and take, like, since this camp was smashed, there's like just sheets of concrete, of metal. I'm gonna take one of the sheets of metal and just drag it. This is gonna take the last of my energy once again, but I'm just gonna drag it all the way back here and put it over this gap. I'm gonna have to sleep again though. Now, because I used all my energy. Via says 1940s. Wow, that is way in the past. Hey, that is true. That is true. But just saying, my game Last of the Zerelta takes place 1,000 years in the past. Vegeta sucks says tank, needs tank. I agree, I could use a tank. Cold-Breeding Werewolf says, by Gigandi dying at the end of the game, and who killed him becomes a mystery, and the end screen fades in. Fascinating. Oh, Hack Troll Jr. is here. Hey, how's it going? The timeline of the terrorist is 1982. Oh, man, you guys and your wiki information, you're killing me. Terrorist 1982. Okay. Do you guys really have all these specific dates, or are you just making them up now because it's a thing? Either way, I'm gonna have to wiki this. All right. So, I'm asleep this time. No zombies. Wake up. I think I'm pretty fully healed now, but still just exhausted. I still only have 2 energy because I've been constantly working. And Starry says, I was born in year 1. My 2019th birthday just passed. Oh, wow. Happy birthday, dude. Angry KP says, Zach, when you cross 500 subs, do you have something special like cutting your beard and have a new style? I don't know, dude. Like, I'm growing so slowly. That's probably not going to happen anytime soon. So who knows? JPGS says, the community makes a pocket PCG. It can be any genre. But I mean, yeah, like, I'll consider it. Like, once I get close, I'll think about, I don't know. I mean, because of the virus, I'm probably not going to go out and get a haircut. I could cut my own hair, but it's going to look bad. You know, I've basically just been trimming it. The community makes a pocket PCG. It can be any genre? What do you mean? Yak says, I've added it to the wiki. Sweet, dude. Thanks. War of the Bucket 2 ends in a cliffhanger by Gandhi dying at the end of the game. Oh, you said I read that already. Sorry. All right, so I'm going to wake up, and I'm going to drive over here. There's one more challenge. This thing, this mess of stuff that... Oh, it was like a landslide. That's right, that broke through the road. So, what do I have that I can use for that? Well, the spheres seem to have been getting stronger. They've been... Yak says, cut your hair, make it a video. I don't know, dude. We'll see. We'll see. That's what Game of the PCG of the Year can be. Anyway, so this energy is going to give me the energy and to use my rusty sword, the last of my rusty sword, and my bony arm on the crafting table to make a, well, first of all, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm going to make like sort of a makeshift, I don't know, like shovel. The fingers are becoming like a handle from the bone, and the sword is being flattened and widened and strengthened so that it can be kind of like a shovel. Oops. Bone sword shovel. All right. So, with my bone sword shovel, the legendary weapon, the bone sword shovel, made of a rusty old sword and a bony arm from like a zombie, I'm going to dig this out of the way, but keep enough of it so I can use it to fill the parts of the road that are broken. And that's going to use the last of my energy. Once again, I'm going to sleep one more time. But when I wake up, there is another zombie, and I have no weapon to fight it off with except for one. The bone sword shovel. So I'm going to shovel the ground out from under his feet. As he comes, he loses his balance, and then I'll whack him on the head with the bone sword shovel, and he's down. Bone sword shovel is the legendary shovel of destiny, and I will finally, at long last, drive out of the swamp, beating the game. That is the end of Swamp Survival, folks. At long last, that is it. Thank you guys for coming with me on this journey. That's it. We escaped the swamp. Of course, next time, still gonna have to play Swamp Survival 2. You know, it's many incarnations. And Swamp Survival Remake, and, you know, Swamp Survival's a whole thing now. It's like a whole franchise of itself. So, yeah. Gonna have to do that at some point, but we have escaped the swamp after all this time, years really, of me playing through this game. This one single screen. It took so long, and we finally did it. Whew, I think that is a worthwhile accomplishment for this episode of PCG Fridays. I think we are done with that game for the day. However, it's wiki time, you guys. It's wiki time. Is anyone still here? No one's saying anything. Why is everyone so quiet? Wow. Hello? Hello? Echo, echo, echo. Wait, let me participants. Alright, well either way I'm gonna go wiki. It is time for PCG Wiki. I'm going to use my phone now to see what's going on in chat. Oh, people are saying stuff. My computer's just glitching. That's the issue. G Fuel, PewDiePie, Soup, G Fuel, Victory, Soup. Spamming time, baby. Or, you know, we could just, you know, like, not spam. That works, too. Just saying. You know, it's a possibility. PCG Wiki time. Alright. Thing number one that we have to, Alright, War of the Bucket. Oh, it already says it takes place in... Oh, because Yak Games did it. Sweet, thanks, Yak! And Star says, okay, guys, I think we get the message. No spamming. JPG says Swamp Survival 2 was never released? Oh, it wasn't? Yeah, it was. Detuned Paper had a video on Swamp Survival 2. I think there was like another version of Swamp Survival 2, or like another game that was also called Swamp Survival 2. I'm not sure. Hacktroll says, to all in the community of PCG, what comes first, Pumpkin 2 or Terrorist Chapter 2? Terrorist Chapter 2. That's my vote. Not that it, especially... Wait, why do I not see my face? There we go. There's my face. Like, I feel like... I don't know, there weren't enough faces on there. Angle Survival was fully released to download. Soup Chapter 2? No Soup. By the way, I should make mention of the, on this article, I'm gonna make a section for sequel. There's a planned sequel. I'm going to link to it. War of the Bucket 2, Freedom and Corruption of India. Just going to save that page. Click on that, because that takes me to War of the Bucket 2, Freedom and Corruption of India. Oh, it already says December 1946. Ah, but it doesn't say December 17th, 1946, so I'm going to have to add that. December, first of all, let me correct that. December 17th, 1946. Well, actually, maybe I shouldn't correct that, because, like, the freedom struggle didn't take place on that one day, did it? It's probably over more than a day. Angry Kippy says... Play Minecraft PCG of JPGS. Thanks for the suggestion, Jude. Perhaps. He says we need chapter 1. And the story says, Bobby has about 2/3 of a brain cell in his frontal cortex in the position 0, 97, 78, and has a mutant cell in his left wrist. He also likes to eat pencils, Zach. You aren't alone. Thanks, dude. There's going to be another spin-off fan game. Sweet. And no, Angry KP, I do not eat pencils. Via says, Zach, I despise soup, but I will eat a pencil. Oh, you guys. You guys. Alright, I'm just going to cancel my edit to this. JPGS, I really like your Minecraft game. I don't think I've seen it, have I? I've seen so many JPGS games. I'm not even sure anymore. But I don't think I've seen that one. Yak says, no, I've been defeated. He corrected my grammar and date. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't defeat you, dude. I built on what you did. We're allies in the struggle for PCG, like, accuracy, I guess. And sorry, says, Zach, I think you pressed shortcut 1. The stream is on your... Oh, man, I hate when I do that. Thanks for letting me know. Alright, the other thing I had to do was The Terrorist takes place in 1982. There's no article on Terrorist on the PCG Wiki. Why not? Hacktroll Jr., you need to make an article on The Terrorist. Too late, I'm doing it. The Terrorist. Okay, The Terrorist is a PCG by... Whoops. Hey. Okay, I guess I have to do it this way. By HackTroll Jr. Page does not exist, doesn't matter, I'm linking to it anyway. It takes place in 1982. And you... Oh, I typed a number, dang it. I'm sorry guys, sorry. I hate when I do that. Okay, bye guys, bye Anstarry, thanks for joining. This is a friendly reminder, check your navels for lint and dirt and what. Via thanks for the sanitation tips, I guess. You have to explore a house where a being called the Terrorist exists. That's enough for now. Saving it. Add this to the category PCGs. Add it to the category HackTroll Jr. because it was made by HackTroll Jr. Add it to the category The Terrorist. Save all that. I hope I got the title right. I hope it's The Terrorist, not Terrorist. But either way, it can always be changed. Zach check War of the Bucket 2. Another upcoming sequel? Cold Brooding Werewolf has planned another sequel to the famous War of the Bucket. Takes place in the Cold War where Lenin with the Bolsheviks starts a revolution. Man, the War of the Bucket is just going all through human history. Man, are we just fighting? Is that the cause of like half the wars on the planet? Is just different people fighting over this same bucket? Like, is that what it's all about? Like, man. Also, I feel like Swamp Survival deserves some articles now. Now that I just beat it. Boss Fishy. Nah, dude, his name is not Boss Fishy. His name is Oogie. But I'll leave the article as Boss Fishy because in different if somebody else has a different playthrough of Swamp Survival, they might name him something different or nothing at all. But I'll mention it on the article. Let me refresh this page. Yak says all wars begin with a bucket. True dat. True dat. Boss Fishy, also known as Oogie, is a giant mutated fish that lives in a lake with, does that lake have a name? No, it's just lakes. Okay. Lives in a lake in the swamp where someone was trapped. I say someone because we don't know the name of my character, do we? Hacktroll says I'm making a PCG Smash Bros. PCG with different characters. Flash. PS, I probably won't be able to post Terrace Chapter 1 and 2 on the PCG shop. That sucks. Why not, dude? But it's awesome that you're making a Smash Bros. PCG. That's a really good idea. Yak says search pencil in the wiki? Alright, 1 minute after I finish this article. Yak says his name is Top Hat Boy. Alright, that's canon. I'm doing it. He initially fought Top Hat Boy, but later befriended him. Now, philosophical question. What happens if later somebody has a different playthrough of the game and they don't befriend Boss Fishy, they kill him? Well, if that were to happen, then we treat that on the wiki as an alternate timeline. We would have to write about that as a different timeline from this one. Alright. Boss Fishy, like, okay, so this guy's a fish. So what other categories? He goes in, Paper Games Co., even though his name is Detuned Paper now, I should change it, but yeah, whatever. And bosses, Swamp Survival characters. Alright, so we have an article. I feel like it needs a picture, but we don't have one. Yes, Top Hat Boy. Alright, first he said type in pencil. Pencil, Zach's favorite snack, his least favorite being soup. More info on Zach's diet to come. Ah! You guys. Wait, how'd you do that? It's not showing up on wiki activity then. Wow. Oh, it's down here. Because it got buried by the other stuff. That's what happened, I see. Check War of the Bucket page, please. Sure. What's going on in War of the Bucket? Word from Cold Breeding Werewolf. I wanted to make history fun. Hope you learn some real facts and enjoy the game. I never believed that this game would come this far. Oh man. That is really cool. I appreciate that. Cold Breeding Werewolf. Alright, so let's go back to Swamp Survival. Boss Airlin already has an article. And yeah, I don't know what's going on. My computer's messing up. Refresh time. Alright, there we go. Like, I'm gonna change this header to characters, and then I'll have a subheader for bosses. Top Hat Boy. Alright. Top Hat Boy is an unofficial community name for the protagonist of Swamp Survival. His actual name is unknown. And I'll have a history section. Top Hat Boy was trapped in a swamp by a landslide, and had to learn to fend for himself. He says I can't watch much now on my computer. Not on my computer, on my cell phone. How unfortunate. Sorry, Via. Thanks for sticking around as long as you did. I appreciate that. Swamp Survival. Yeah, I'm pretty much done anyway. I think there's not a whole lot. Hacktroll says I'm on the wiki of PCG and adding to the wiki. Sweet, thanks, dude. Let's add this to character protagonists and Swamp Survival characters and Detuned Paper. Sorry, Paper Games Co. And yeah. Made some more articles for Swamp Survival. It's almost 1 in the morning. I think it is a good time to end the stream. I'm tired, you guys. Thanks for hanging around. As long as you did, you guys are the best as always. Tomorrow, stick around. I'm going to play, Yak says, I wonder if the live chat even works like on the wiki. It does work. I've tested it. But someone has to be online at the same time. So, I mean, yeah. Feel free. But I don't think I've ever actually messaged anyone on it. But anyway, have a good night, folks. Thanks for watching. You guys are the best. Stick around. Come back tomorrow for my playing. I'll be playing a PCG with Chris. That'll be a Scarf's Tale Part 2. Yeah, come watch. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.